Hey everybody, particularly this is for my mum. So it's a 10-minute routine that you could do in the morning to wake your body up, get your joints moving around, and it's not too stressful. So if you have problems kind of bending down, going onto the floor, onto your belly or anything like that, this is a nice thing to get the blood flowing and wake you up. Yeah, predominantly for my mum, we tried this out when we were on holiday together, and it's the only thing that I found that I could get her to do. So sorry if you're watching, mum. Okay, so we're going to start with the first minute of shaking your body. Okay, so just shaking your arms, your legs, your head. But don't go too mad though, like on your wrists and everything, because you don't want to flick and hurt your wrists, but just shaking everything that you can. It's a gorgeous sunny day here today, so So if it's not quite a minute, don't worry, because I don't have a timer, but you'll be able to recreate it and do a minute. I'm kind of watching in my rough clock, which is like an old Roman numeral clock with no seconds. Okay, let's say that's a minute. Okay, so we're going to do down the inside of your arm, up the outside of your arm, just tapping. Trying to get all of those meridian lines. So 30 seconds on each arm. You can kind of feel all the blood come to the surface as well, it's great. Moving on to the other arm. I'm using the Mississippi counting method, by the way. Oh, great. If you do enjoy this video, then it'd be great for you to like it, maybe subscribe to the channel. It's funny how like one side, but obviously this is my left hand, so it feels more awkward to tap than it did with my right hand on my left arm. Awesome. Okay, stop. So we're going to go down your legs. We're going to go down the outside, up the inside. Okay. So again, 1 minute. I love this one. It's almost like being in a spa and getting kind of like that sort of funky massage, or like when you go to Thailand and get that kind of like beating you up massage. That bit that happens at the end. Well, just this bit, nothing else, obviously. Going. Obviously, you don't have to go quite as quickly as I'm going. If it feels better for you to just go nice and slowly, it's totally cool to just slowly move. Okay, and gently come into a stop. And then we're going to do hip circles. So just keeping your knees maybe a little bit soft. Great for promoting synovial fluid in your hips as well. And then we're going to go in the opposite direction. Noticing, we don't have to notice, but it's interesting to notice how like one direction of movement feels really smooth and the other direction of movement feels a little bit like you're kind of fighting. Well, not fighting, but kind of like instead of stirring something smooth, it's almost like you're kind of stirring thick porridge and it doesn't quite want to move quite in the same way. Gently come into a stop. And then we're going to do the same thing with your knees. Okay, so if you can just bend slightly, hands onto your knees, and then creating knee circles. And going in the opposite direction. Awesome. Oh, lovely. So halfway through, you're going to take your hands onto your shoulders. So we're going to go one way for 30 seconds, so rolling them back. Maybe your shoulders are chatting to you a little bit like mine are. Trying to keep it nice and smooth, but listening to your body. If it's objecting or anything, maybe make the circles a little bit smaller. And then in the opposite direction. This feels much nicer for me. Actually feels like quite a nice exercise on your shoulders. You can feel that kind of heat in your shoulder joint in a nice way. 2, 1, gently stop. Awesome. This is like a standing sun salute. Okay. Inhaling, reaching up. Exhaling, folding forwards. Inhaling, just lift your chest halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift your chest halfway up, maybe hands to your knees. Exhale, fold. Inhaling, come all the way up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to knees. Exhale, fold. Inhaling, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come up to stand. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhaling, come up to stand. Exhale, fold. Inhaling, lift your chest halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhaling, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come up to stand. Stay here, arms down by your side. Awesome. So we're going to have a little sort of swing around. You know, like those little kind of tomahawk things that you had possibly when you were a kid that kind of go around and hit a drum. We're going to do that and try and stay in with this line in your like hara line, solar plexus, just sort of around where your belly button is. In Tai Chi, that base of your spine is called like the Dantian, the life gate. So you're just kind of getting connection with this energy. Having a little twist of your body. And just keep breathing, keep tapping, keep having a little twist. It's much nicer than like the beginning of the 5 Tibetans where you're spinning around for 21, which I think I might try later. As I was talking to somebody about it yesterday. I was talking to my friend Tracy, and I know I've done a couple of 21s, and then it's so good for your balance. And then the last few times I've done it, I've bottled out about 10. Okay, stopping. Standing in Tadasana for a moment. So just bringing your big toes together, maybe hip distance apart if that doesn't feel right for you today. Arms by your sides. Closing down your eyes. Just allowing everything to be still in your body for 10. And focusing on where that life gate might be at the base of your spine. Just trying to feel your tailbone tucked under a little bit. Opening your eyes. Okay, if you feel like it, have a little sit down, prepare to meditate, and this would be a nice setup for you before maybe having like a half an hour meditation or 10 minutes, whatever it feels right for you today. And thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you want to see more. See you soon.